How fair is it for you to live in a country without public health? Democracy is a form of the government in which all eligible citizens participate equally in the proposal, development, and the creation of the law. It encompasses social, religious, cultural, ethnic, and racial equality, justice, liberty, and fraternity. Today, the term democracy refers to a government chosen by the people, either it is direct or representative. The term republic has many different meanings, but today often refers to a representative democracy with an elected head of the state, such as a president. It is expected by the population that the government should control and offer some basic services, such as security, education, and public health. But a 2004 Institute of Medicine report said the US is among the few industrialized nations in the world that does not guarantee access to the health care for its population. However, it isn't determined by the American Constitution, and so the health is not a public obligation in the US, but the government of the US forces all the people in this country to have a health insurance. With the actual system, so-called Obamacare, people are forced to have and to buy a health insurance. If not, they have to pay a high fee for the government. That means that in the country of the freedom, you are not free to choose to have or not a health insurance. But it's not all. Also, most of the companies that provide health insurance also have a copay. But what is that? What it means? When you want to see a doctor, when you want to go to the hospital, you also have to pay extra money to the hospital. Yeah, you have to pay more money. Every month you pay the company and you have to pay also extra money to see the doctor. According to the World Health Organization, estimated of $2.8 trillion was spent on healthcare last year by the US population. $2.8 trillion. Also, according to the cost and benefits of the health insurance plans, in 2010, the average paid for the health insurance coverage was $2,000 per year and about 183 per month. This is a high price, and it's important to remember that we have in America different social conditions between the people, and some people cannot have this health insurance because it's so expensive. In 2010, the Burial Census reported that almost 50 million people cannot buy this because they don't have money to pay for them. You have people that don't have money to pay, but on the other hand, you have people that don't want to pay a health insurance. They don't want to have a health insurance. And why should the government force these people to pay a health insurance? They are healthy. They don't go often to the hospitals. They just need a free and public service that they can go when they are sick. These facts just reinforce the importance of having a public health care. In Brazil, health is a right secured by the Constitution and the law. The government in Brazil have to offer free health care for every Brazilian and residents of our country. And we are free to purchase and to buy a new and private health insurance. It's not mandatory. We don't need to buy a new one because we have a free public system to protect us. In Brazil, the system is called SUS, Unified Health System. In this program, you have the support, the help, and the government take care of us, the Brazilian population. This system is all free, and all the time that you want to go to the hospital, All the time that you want to see the doctor, you can go and see for free because the government pay a health insurance for you. You have a health care free for us. So it's not the best in the world. It's not the best system, but it's important to remember that it's free. If you have no money to pay or if you don't want to pay a private system, you can use the public and the free system that the government provides for you. Keep the health on the hand of the private institutions is much better because it generates a lot of investment and they can better manage the hospitals. That's true, but it's not the best way. The government has much more power to control, manage, and assemble different systems of the government on the same cause. Have a good health care. By using the power that is given to the country through the democratic and republican regime, the government of the US must offer ways to the people have health assistance as well as free and public service related to the health.